Blue Protocol looked like it will be the savior to the MMO genre, having a reveal trailer at the Game Awards back in 2022. Through most content creators and most media outlets gave it so much praise thanks to the several closed betas, but the one thing that was holding this game back was the global restrictions, and players was really needing a new big MMO, and it's an anime sci-fi MMORPG at that. Amazon Game Studios, right after acquiring the rights to publish like Lost Ark and New World, globally has picked up Blue Protocol to give us players, probably would have been one of the best global great MMO experiences. But Blue Protocol has run into a major problem, and I believe it would definitely have an effect on its release supposedly this year. Let's introduce the major party into this matter, Bandai Namco Online, one of the many studios of the major large entity that Bandai Namco is. This studio is in charge of the development of Blue Protocol and a couple other games as well. In order to see the end of the tunnel is grueling one for Blue Protocol and us fans of the game so far due to the nature of Bandai Namco Online, as they now have declared bankruptcy, and this might completely ruin Blue Protocol overall release globally. But let's jump into the article and go into a little bit deeper onto what exactly is going on. So thanks to Softonic for giving us this article, but let's actually go a little bit into it. So they state that Bandai Namco Studios is one of the branches of Bandai Namco Entertainment, which is responsible for developing the video games for PC, console, mobile games, and more. Some of the recent releases include Tekken 8, Blue Protocol, The Idol Master, Shining Color, Song from Prism. Now, as of this year, this has marked an overall decline in Bandai Namco's development branch since its established in 2012. Now, we're just gonna halt right there, right? So, Tekken 8, Blue Protocol, and I am not familiar with the shiny color. So if you guys are, let me know in the comment section below. But overall, I know Blue Protocol has been going through a release problem globally. And if I'm not mistaken, I think for the Japan players who has been playing it, I think it's been getting like mixed reviews. And I think from overall like the outlets that have already covered it, a lot of people would genuinely liked Blue Protocol in a bigger audience, to say the least. Tekken 8 I know has definitely been killing it so far when it comes to overall like how well the game has been going compared to the rest of the fighting games. It's kind of like running right up there with as well as Street Fighter 6 and Mortal Kombat. But it's weird to see that it's really going to a decline now. That's why we're gonna do a little bit extra digging. So on the other hand, Bandai Namco Online has closed the fiscal year with losses of 8,201 million yen. And if I'm not mistaken, if we convert that, I'm thinking that's in the billions, if I'm not mistaken. As a result, the company has declared itself insolvent, which Bandai Namco Online is the subsidiary responsible for the development and publishing of online games. Now, this is where we run into that problem. This is the major issue that we're running into, and this may see that end of the tunnel where Blue Protocol, it's not looking too good. I'm quite scared because due to their online games, Blue Protocol, Idealist 7, Gundam Evolution, Gundam Operations, and as well as Gundam Tribe literally may be in trouble. Now, I don't know what that would mean for games like Tekken 8, since that is also an online game as well, but let's just continue reading. So Bandai Namco Holdings, which is the parent company of both branches, also isn't looking too good because last year that company recorded its highest net sales and highest net income. Things couldn't be better. So last year the company recorded its highest net sales and income to date, surpassing 100 billion yen. This great success is largely due to the performance of franchises as Gundam, Dragon Ball, and One Piece. So this alone, this bit of information right here is quite worrisome. So that is all there is for this forgiving article. Thanks to Maria Lopez for actually, generally this article was stated from June 24th. It was updated as of today. So everything right now is still current. And now we're at a scary point. We are literally at a scary point. So there's a lot of people that's talking about it. Fextrous Life is also as well talking about it. So it's very scary to see because literally Blue Protocol may just end up just not not being there. Like it could definitely like be stopped. It can, like, the release date, we won't technically see it. They have a negative income loss of pretty much 8.2 billion yen, which is over $51 million in the last year as of the fiscal year ending in March 2024. And it's weird to see like why Bandai Namco is actually going through this problem, especially with all the fire that they have been releasing. We have things like Elden Ring, we have Tekken, we have now Sparking Zero, like all of these games coming up. So there's something that is happening, and which now with through Fixture Life, which you went into a little bit of extra detail regarding the insolvency. The declaration of Bandai Namco Online reflects the current challenges in the video game industry, where high development costs and the risks associated with new projects can significantly impact companies' finances. So I want to touch on that just a little bit as well. We have been seeing probably, I don't know, I would say one of the worst worst situations that us gamers could possibly be in, which regarding the gaming industry. And people have been noticing that there has been an overall shift with between AAA gaming and indie gaming as well. And the thing is, I actually made a video, which I'm gonna actually tag it somewhere. I'm gonna have it in the card in the top right, with just indie games versus AAA games. The thing is, these companies are putting major, huge budgets in these games, and the problem is they're not seeing an ROI on it. They're not seeing that return of investment. So with that being said, you run into a bit of an issue where you try to put all of your, your eggs into one basket. Therefore, when it doesn't get received well, or you're solely relying on microtransactions or something of that nature. Now, I do not know what would be the status of Blue Protocol, because with Blue Protocol, we don't know. It could be a free MMORPG, for crying out loud, if it released, or it could be a paid game. Now, if it was free, of course, Bandai Namco will have to find a specific way to be able to make money. And of course, what is that? Microtransactions. This year, 2024, has showed that the microtransactions like theme or style has completely gone out of the way. Like, it is absolutely not good anymore. Like, it went, thanks to games like Overwatch and Fortnite and all these like battle royales and season passes and battle passes, all of those, that in honest opinion, I believe that started the decline of video games, because these developers thought that it was a way to make more money, so they gave us half the game to front load it with more bullshit, putting in the season passes and DLCs. Almost every game now you play, you can't escape a season pass. This is just their way of trying to make more money after selling you, technically, and I'm gonna put quotations on this, a finished product, which 9 times out of 10 it's not. You get most of the other game thanks to DLCs. It's pretty funny that we went from having to unlock characters to now I can use a credit card to actually get said characters. And they wanted to ride this wave that Fortnite is riding, which was just the battle pass, the V-Bucks and all that good stuff. So now these developers, or publishers to be exact, are now running into an issue where they think that that is going to keep them afloat for time and time again. Like, that stuff's going to die out. Not everybody want microtransactions in their game. So I can see probably why like this current challenges in the video game industry is becoming an overall problem, because at the end of the day, people are trying to sell you half of a game and make you buy the rest of the game later, instead of giving what the whole point that I feel like people are missing what gaming is all about. I feel like this greediness of trying to obtain more money through microtransactions and all that good stuff, it's not gonna hold up at all, and that's one of the problems that we are seeing here. So to go into a further notice, there is going to be a Bandai Namco event, so thanks to Fixture Life for pointing this. It seems that Bandai Namco is not satisfied with launching as a publisher Elden Ring this Friday or the new Dragon Ball game later this year. They had organized a so-called summer showcase during the Anime Expo, where they'll probably proudly display their licenses. This event will take place on July 5th, which by the time of this recording, this would technically be by next week. They have hinted what we will see during the event, which will be in person, is expected to be streamed online. The showcase will last approximately 90 minutes and will focus on updating information on the development or content of franchises such as Dragon Ball, Gundam, and Sword Art Online, among others. While some surprises are expected, we know that both Dragon Ball Sparking Zero and Sword Art Online Fractured Daydream will be a part of the event. God damn, is Sword Art Online still going on? Jesus Christ. I'm like, bro, I've been seeing like 50 million different games for Sword Art Online. I am so out of loop for Sword Art Online. Love the anime, but I'm definitely out of loop when it comes to all the games that have came out as of recent. So thanks to the triumphant return of Summer Showcase panel at Anime Expo, Bandai Namco reaffirms its commitment to anime and video game fans, but this far from the only event that will enjoy this summer. So that looks like all the information regarding the overall state of Blue Protocol and the rest of the other games. It is honestly very scary because hearing stuff like that means other IPs by Bandai Namco could be in trouble, and that makes it a tad bit scary, just a tad bit. If I'm not mistaken, Capcom went through a similar problem back during, like, I think it was like during the 1990s or something of that nature, during Resident Evil's like launch or something of that nature. I can't remember, but let's close it out here for you. So right now, Bandai Namco Online is declaring bankruptcy. They are completely just broke. They're not seeing an ROI, and that's a bit of a problem. And like I said, I believe we should stop front loading these games with a heavy amount of budget, and we should really start focusing on what players want. This is what players like. And of course, I also can't put too much blame on the publishers, just a tad bit, but we also have a pretty shit economy as well, right? We have a pretty dog ass economy. Prices have gone up, inflation is up, some businesses are in a recession, and a lot of the world problems, I'm not going to go too deep into that one, but you should get a gist of what I'm saying by there. But a lot of the world issues that's going on right now probably is causing this inflation as well. So it's kind of hard for everybody to just buy and all that good stuff. So when you're sitting here penny pinching and nickel and diming and all that stuff, it actually destroys a lot of people, especially when sometimes, most of the cases, either these companies are relying on content creators to spread the word about their game, or they are putting millions of dollars in advertisement. Like, I think the Spider-Man 2 advertisements for the recent one that just came out went absolutely bonkers. They spent millions of dollars, especially putting that Spider-Man 2 out on like New York City, where they had like different things, and like all of these ads that they're doing, that's so much money. And I feel like all of this plus what's going on in the world is not baking well at all. It is absolutely atrocious. So overall, this puts Blue Protocol at its probably, like, we may not see this game. I feel like this, because of this or whatever is going to happen, it's going to affect the entire release of Blue Protocol Online. Blue Protocol globally. So I don't know what you guys think about it. Let me know in the comment section below. I got up early so I could talk to you guys about this, but definitely let me know if you guys are interested. Like I said, if you want to check out the indie games versus AAA games, I will have it at the end of the card right here. But as always, guys, stay safe as usual. It's been your host, KSD TV, here at Chaotic Inc. Signing out. Peace.